Hello, Good Shepherd and Saints Francis and John. I'm Deacon Mike Lynch with Good Shepherd Church. This week we prepare with the gospel message for the Ascension of the Lord. A reading from the gospel according to Matthew. The 11 disciples went to Galilee, to the mountain to which Jesus had ordered them. When they saw him, they worshipped, but they doubted. Then Jesus approached and said to them, "All power in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always until the end of the age." In the first chapter of Matthew's Gospel, when he describes the birth of Jesus, the words of the prophet Isaiah are recalled, which said, "They shall name him Emmanuel," which means God is with us. And in Matthew's last chapter, in this account of the Ascension, Jesus confirms the prophet, promising himself that he will be with his disciples always. Perhaps Jesus was trying to reassure his closest followers who, Matthew says, worshipped but doubted. The mission that Jesus had started, they were commissioned to continue. We can imagine that they had to wonder if they were ready for it. Here they were, seeing Jesus for the last time on earth and on a mountain, reminiscent of the place where Jesus gave his great Sermon on the Mount. His teachings in that sermon were to be their guide in making disciples of all nations. But all of Jesus' first disciples, of course, are long gone, and this great commission to them falls on us in our time. Jesus calls on us to be examples of his actions, to be willing to speak boldly of our choice to follow him, and to make more disciples for him. Do you doubt that you can do that? Don't worry. As Jesus promised, he is still with us, and the communion of saints in heaven, including the first disciples of Jesus, are all praying for us. Here are some family activities to consider in light of this gospel story. Pope Francis taught that faith does not merely gaze at Jesus, but sees things as Jesus himself sees them with his own eyes. It is a participation in his way of seeing. Prayer is the only way to see with the eyes of your heart and to behold Jesus. With your family, spend time in silent prayer this week. Spend time thanking God for all the things you know exist but cannot see. God bless, and see you at Mass.